a dream. Got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me.
What's up, everybody? This is your male medical assistant, Bryson. I am back with another episode. I am very excited about this episode because it's pretty much like a continuance from the first one, which was the last one, which was what is a medical assistant. And we pretty much talked about the duties and the expectations of a medical assistant. This episode will be based off of becoming a medical assistant. So we'll pretty much get down into everything that you need to do in order to become a medical assistant, or at least get your foot in the door and do everything that you need to do. And just give you some information that you may not know when you're getting into the schools and everything, what you're looking for. Different areas of where you live are different from other places. It may be different in Texas than it is here in Louisiana, or different from Kentucky or Mississippi, wherever you may be. It may be different here, but we're just going to look at all the different options and go forth from there. Okay? So I decided, I wrote everything down. As you guys can see, again, I try to be very organized when I can, because I don't like being all over the place, and I really try to get everything to be nice and clear, with a clear understanding. So just work with me, y'all. Work with me. Okay, so in order to become a medical assistant, first you need to go to school for medical assisting. There are different types of schools. You can either go to a technical college or you can go to a community college. Some places, depending on where you live, they only have that program at a community college, or they only have a technical college that offers that program. Just look in whatever in your area, see what they offer. I actually live in Baton Rouge, so we actually have a community college as well as a variety of technical colleges actually who offer the medical assistant program. Now, it just so happens that I personally went to a technical college. Like I said in my first video, it took me a little longer than normal technical colleges because I went through the night shift, so like the night students, being that I was working full-time during the day. So that's also why I didn't go to a community college. Now, I will tell you this, and this is from what I've seen so far when it comes to just pretty much anything. In programs like these, like LPNs, medical assistants, surgical technologists, radiology techs, you typically would get a cheaper tuition from a community college than you would a technical college, because a technical college is pretty much a private college, so they're pretty much paying on their own. Like, that's money that they have to come up with on their own. So you're going to be paying for more money, but your time in school is shorter majority of the time compared to a community college. So that's something to think about if you guys are in the whole dealing with financial aid and everything, that, you know, your technical colleges, the tuition, it will be a bit larger compared to community colleges. But I mean, if you're someone who you just want to get your education, or if you know, there's some people out there, a lot of people out there who just, you know, they need the education, they want to do something better with their life, they need to get something quick because, hey, I have kids at home. So that's definitely understood. It just all depends on your situation, what you have going on. If you have both, just look at both, do your research, and see about it. It's nothing to do with tour, because that's pretty much the first thing you do when you go, you know, find a school or whatever. The time frame, so it's different types of certificates you can get, I guess you could say. So you can either get a diploma or you can get a degree. There are some places that do like associate degrees. At majority of places, especially like technical colleges, they give out diplomas. I myself am getting a diploma. I have gone, it's technically 12 months points, but I went for like 9 or 10 because I'm doing my clinicals during the day. Whenever we start clinicals, Lord knows when that's going to happen. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so you can either get a diploma or you can get a degree. And when you're getting a diploma or degree, from what I hear, because I don't know, I'm not out there yet, but from what I hear, it's pretty much the same. You get treated the same. It really matters. From what I hear, again, it really matters if you're certified or not, depending on, rather than having a degree or having a diploma. From what I hear from everybody else, it really doesn't matter what you have. But I mean, that's something for you to think about, because at the same time, there are people who, go and become instructors afterwards, like medical assistant instructors. And if you're becoming a medical assistant instructor, they are doing, I know definitely in Louisiana, they're doing a thing where you have to have some type of degree, whether it's associates, bachelor's, whatever the case may be, in order to teach. So if that's something that you're thinking about in the future, then you definitely need to, I would recommend doing a degree if it's available to you. Like I say, look in your area, see what they have for you. If it's there, I say go for it. What's the extra 3 months? But it depends on you. Like at the end of the day, if that's something that you would like to do later on is teach, then it wouldn't hurt to really knock that out. That way it's already in your bag. You get your experience in the clinics, however long it requires you, and whenever you want to think about teaching, then go for it. Teach. Degrees take typically like 12 months, like a year, maybe 2. It just depends on the school, depends on the class, and the different classes that you have to take within that school. It just all depends. So after all of that is done, you will pretty much go to your clinicals. So after you get your information, you will work at your clinicals for us it's 6 weeks. So whenever we start, prayerfully in May, I will start my clinicals in May. I'm claiming it in the name of Jesus. And it will take me 6 weeks, Monday through Thursday. I don't really know the time, but I have to get with whoever I'm going to do my clinicals with. So clinicals is pretty much when you will be working at a doctor's office, or they will send you to, your school will send you to a doctor's office, whether it's your choice or not. And you will work there for free. As much as it sucks, it needs to be done, because that is how you will get your experience. That is how you get that pretty much like the cold shoulder out without having to be completely held liable for it. So you're still considered a student, so you're able to get the fresh jitters off with I don't know this, I don't know that, and you can get it out of your system, and then you start working. Prayerfully, hopefully it works for you, that you love where you have your clinicals and you continue to work there and they end up hiring you. It happens a lot. I hear that it happens a lot at my school. It was some seniors when I was just starting. They were amazing. I love them with all of my heart. And they, in the next semester, once they left, and it was my second semester, they was just telling me how when they started clinicals, like that first week, within the 6-week mark, the people already said, I want you and I want to hire you. So I pray and I hope that it works out for you guys, that it works and that you are able to get the job that you want immediately. Because I know we're out here, we're trying to get this bag. And that's what it is at the end of the day, y'all. Like, we just here to get this bag. So yeah, that's pretty much clinicals. Once you get clinicals, then we're talking about being certified. That is the main goal in what you want to do. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm typically a person who will be like, go with the flow, do what you need to do. But I'm going to tell you that I really believe and I really will stand strong on trying to be certified. So you definitely need to think about that. You need to look into that. In order to be certified, you have to take a test, a certification test. It's different kinds. It's one with the AAMA, which is the American Association of Medical Assistants, and then it is the NHA, which is the National Health Association, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm right though, but correct me if I'm wrong. I will be taking a test with the NHA. So that would make me a CCMA, which is a certified clinical medical assistant. You know, just definitely look into that because you want to get as much help as you can. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. You ask for help if need be. Whether you're in class and you don't get something, you open your mouth and say it because you do not want to look stupid in front of these patients, in front of the doctors. You want to be dependable. You want them to depend on you. You want to be a good asset to the team. You don't want to look stupid and just not know nothing because you were too prideful to ask a question when it was being taught in class. Don't do that. No question is a dumb question when it comes to that. One thing I had put down was look at job availability in your area. I say that because in most cases, everybody is different. Like I say, it depends on where you are living. There are some places where, you know, I look in comments because y'all, when I be looking at these videos with everybody, like, you know, when I was saying about Sophia and Miss Jessica and all of them, like, I look at the comments too just to see what everybody else's little testimony or their little story. I like getting in tune with that, and I also, you know, included myself into a Facebook group with medical assistants. And, you know, certain people talk about how they can't find a job to save their life where they are. And other places are like, look, all I gotta do is blink and they ask me if I want a job. So definitely look and see in your area, wherever you're living, what's the availability? What is it like? Is it easy to get a job, period? Is it easy to get a job in the health field? Is it easy to get a job as a medical assistant? If not, that's just something to think about. You know, maybe you need to, you know, go in. If that's something that you really want to do, maybe you need to go in and do what you gotta do and knock it out the park. That means whenever you do clinicals, give it your A game. You should do it anyway, but just, you know, in situations like that where it's scarce, you need to give it your all. You know, here, I mean, it kind of depends. It's a lot of availability now from what I'm hearing and what I see here in Baton Rouge. So that's just something to think about as well. Just look in your area and see what's going on, see what you could do about that. Another thing that I wanted to personally talk to you guys about was preparing your mind for the new journey that is ahead of you. If you're to the point where it's like, okay, this is something that I know I want to do. I love what it sounds like. I love the hours. I just love the whole aspect of it. Okay, cool. Prepare your mind for what you're about to get into. I'm not saying it's a hard thing because I do believe that anybody can do it. I do believe that you put your mind to it, it can happen. It's going to happen for you. Can't nobody tell me no different. I promise you that. But it's a new environment that you will be in. It's a new change that you will be in. And if you're somebody who is not new or not keen to change, you need to alter your mind quick because it's not gonna work if you're just stuck in your ways and you're stuck in being in one way. You gotta alter some things around in your life, you know. Maybe at this time you was used to waking up at 9 and 10 or whatever, working in the evening, however the case may be. Okay, now you gotta wake up at 7 something in the morning to go to school and be there for 8, be all the way there until 2 o'clock. And then what if you have to work in the evening? You have to do that as well, because I mean your bills gotta be paid. Or, you know, you need some extra change in order to get to and from where you need to go to eat, whatever the case may be. It's just you need to prepare your mind for what you're getting yourself into. Know that, you know, this is a short sacrifice. That is what administration told us at our school, is that think of it as a small sacrifice for a long-term goal. A short, small sacrifice for a long-term goal. And at the end of the day, if you're anybody like me, I really find that this was a very, very big accomplishment for me, and it made me feel like I'm really more capable of doing more than what I put myself in, you know, what I put myself as, because it was very, very hard for me. Like personally, if I can be real with y'all, I worked from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, worked 8 to 5, got off at 5, went to school, had to be to school from 6 to 10 on Monday through Thursdays for 9 months while planning a wedding. Now, I I ain't gonna lie. Thank God for my wedding planner for Irvin. I had a wonderful support system as well. But that was hard, y'all. That was really, really hard. But it's all about what you want. I know what my goal is at the end. I'm done with school, but that doesn't mean I'm done. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to go forward with. You gotta rearrange everything in your mind. You gotta rearrange your mindset. Rearrange everything that's at home, at work, however you need to do. Put your priorities first. Prioritize what needs to get done. That's just how I think of it. Last but not least, do not give up. Whatever you do, do not give up. Don't give up on anything. You will make it. You will make it to the end. You will finish school. You will excel in your clinicals. You will pass your certification with flying colors. You just cannot give up. Because at the end of the day, you have a mission, you have a goal, and y'all gonna get there. I promise you, you're gonna get there. If I can do it, you can do it too. It's that simple. It is simply that simple. So if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to comment them down below about anything. I really want to be able to do some questions like Q&As, whether it's about this or any questions you have regarding with me and Irvin. Just any questions, just comment down below. Please give this video a like, give it a good thumbs up. Turn the post notification bell so you can see whenever we make a post, whether it's with me and Irvin or if it's with this newest series, The Male MA, with yours truly. Just let me know. And thank you guys again for watching and just listening to me pretty much vent, because this is something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I'm just so excited about it. It may not seem like it, but I really am. I'm so happy, y'all.